Okay. I went live. It works now. Yeah, so I'm live on YouTube now. Okay. I went live. It works now. Yeah, so now I'm gonna make a post. I'm not gonna mute this. Yeah, so now I'm gonna make a post. Okay, so there's 6 people watching now, and I just posted it. And then I'm gonna go live here. I swear, I gotta get this shit down. Okay. So that's good to go. Okay, I think I'm good to go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start off by talking about this screen right here. Yeah, I went live on YouTube right now. So the ones that are watching on both, can you let me know if you guys can hear me? This is the first time that I try this out. So let me know if you guys can hear me and if you guys can see, which is my dashboard showing my sales for the last 7 days. So if you guys can see all that, let me know so I can continue, because this is all like new to me. So I just want to get straight to the point and not have you guys wait anymore. IJB, you can't hear me through YouTube. YouTube is slow. But can you guys hear me on YouTube? You know what? I'm gonna just turn the music down. Can't see the dashboard. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the audio is for a couple seconds delayed, but can you guys see the dashboard? When you hit the link on the bio for YouTube, you guys actually see my numbers? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna get straight into it then. Welcome, guys, and my name is Andrew from the Resale Live, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I create a design from scratch for Merch by Amazon. So for the ones that actually already Merch by Amazon account, you're familiar with this dashboard right here. So this dashboard shows you guys' current sales for the past 7 days. I started this in the middle of June, and that's when we got our first sale. So we've been doing it for like a month and a half. And as you can see here, the last 7 days, we sold 43 t-shirts and 607 gross sales, and then this is our royalties right here. Our royalties aren't that high, and that's mainly due to the fact that we're trying to get to the next tier, which is 500 products live on Amazon. So right now we're currently at 100, and as you guys can see here, we reached the max limit for this. So that's why our royalty isn't that high right now, but as we get next to the next level, our shirts will be priced a little more so we can make a little more money. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. I'm gonna show you. So this is the last 7 days, right? And this is our, hold on, I'm gonna show you our total. Okay, so this is, hold on, let me adjust this. I don't want to show you that. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna have to. Okay, here it goes. So I'm gonna show you the total number. I believe it was a 12. Okay, so you guys can see here, this is our total number. We're currently at 85 t-shirts sold, so 182 and 127 after taxes. So as you guys can see here, we're 15 shirts shy from hitting our goal, which is 100 t-shirts sold, so we can bump to the next level. Did that in about a month and a half. So that was, I mean, to us, that's very fast. I didn't expect these many shirts to sell within that time period. So obviously, you know, we're doing something right. But yeah, so I'm gonna go straight into it. So if you guys have Photoshop, or if you guys don't have Photoshop, I suggest you go out and get it. Now, the way I got it was through Craigslist. There's tons of ads for people selling Photoshop for like a couple bucks. I got mine for $15. The guy actually gave me the CD, and he gave me the program. I installed it. Everything was perfect, and now I have Photoshop. So what I'm using is Photoshop CS6. Now let me change the screen so I can show you guys how I do things. Okay, let's see. Okay. So now I'm showing you guys my Photoshop screen. And the first step that I do, I know Amazon has a template to the design, but I myself, I'm still new to this, so I don't know how to use it, or I just haven't taken the time to learn. But this is how I do it. So I'm gonna show you guys this way. And yeah, so I'm gonna go straight into it. So the first thing that I do when I have my Photoshop open is I go to File, New. Okay. Can you guys? Hope you guys can see that. All right, yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. So I go to File, New, and then I open a new page with these dimensions, because this is the dimensions that you need in order to upload the design onto the dashboard on Merch by Amazon. So 4,500 width, 5,400 height. Click OK. And now you have yourself a blank page, all white. I unlock it. Okay, and this is basically where you're gonna make your design. So this is your blank page. This is where you're gonna start. And now you can change this color, different color, whether it be black or blue. So you can see how the design looks like on different colors. So, I mean, for this case, we'll leave it white for now, and then I'll show you guys how to change it if you want to. All right, now what I'm gonna show you is how I go and get my images and my font to create a design. So let me change the screen again. Okay, so now let's see. Go into, I believe it's this one. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm at Google. How I get my photo to start my design. So what you need to do is you need to get photos that are free to use, and that way you don't get trademarked and they don't remove design, or they'll reject it if you use copyrighted and trademarked photos or images. So what you want to do is you want to get license free, or let me see what it's called. Yeah, like royalty free. So license free clip art. Now you can use whichever one you want. I usually use open clip art and then Clicker. So in this case, I'll use Clicker. Open that up. Now, let's say you want to make a shirt for, I don't know, let's say fishermen or people that love to fish, right? You want to go ahead and get an image of what, I don't know, a boat. Okay. A bunch of options. Basically, just want to go through them and pick one that you like. So no, none of these. Nope. Look at this fishing boat. This looks decent. I can work with this. So you want to go ahead and save it, download it. Okay, it's saved. Now once it's saved, I'm gonna go back to Photoshop and show how to transfer it onto the blank page that we have open. So, and bear with me guys, this is the first time that I use this whole YouTube live thing, so I have no idea where everything's at, so I'm just winging it. So as long as the information gets through, that's all that matters, right? Back to here. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Finder, get my image that I downloaded, and I'm going to drag it onto Photoshop. So boom, there it is. All you need to do is literally use this tool up here, which will move it, and then just transfer it over to this page. Okay, see how it's very small? Apparently I downloaded too tiny. So in this case, when I do have to resize images, I'll hit Command T. I'm using a Mac, Command T, and then I'll double or I'll triple the size. I don't know why this image came out really small. I usually don't have to do this. Hold on guys, I'm gonna go try and download it. I think I downloaded it wrong, so let me download it again. Alright, this whatever, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, it's not pixelated, so it's still okay. Alright, so I made the image bigger, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is, again, you hit Command T, and you can move it around wherever you want. So in this case, I'll put it more towards the right, and then we'll add our text, like in this blank area right here. Put it right here. Boom. All right, so now you have your fisherman image in your blank page. Now what you want to do is you want to add your fonts, right? Now I'm going to show you how we get the fonts. So now, okay, now we're going to go back to here. All right, so now what you want to do is once you got your image, this website, which is called fontspace.com. This is where I get my fonts. So to do this fast, is just go with go to browse, and then we're gonna look for, let's see, like a vintage look. I don't know, something cool. And then you want to make sure that you always click only show commercial use fonts. So that means that you can use it, and then you won't, you won't get in trouble for using this font. You won't get rejected on your designs by Amazon. So all these fonts are available for you to use. So let's see, let's pick out a font. In this case, I want something pretty bold. This will do right here, nice and bold. So what you do, you download. Okay, open it up. Your font. The screen, you can't see. I don't know, guys. I'm just streaming it straight off of my desktop, so I mean, I have another one open here that's showing me see it, so I don't know if it's just backed up, but let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna go back to Photoshop. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and insert our text. So the way you put in your text is go down here, hit the T button. Okay. Now what I do, instead of just using one square for your text, I create multiple ones so I can move the font, or I can move the text. I'll show you what I mean. So for this, we're gonna do something like, all right, we're gonna put, let's see, born to fish. All right, so I want to make the font larger. Make it like born. Add another one here. 2. Okay, add one more. Fish. So you have your font here, right? I mean, you have your text here. It's not the font we wanted. Now I'm gonna show you how to change the font. So now we're gonna go over here to your layers on the right, bottom right-hand corner. Tap it. Now the font we wanted to use was called 4K. Okay, so you go up here, type in 4K. For it like that, as so. And boom, there's your font. And obviously this is too small, so we're gonna have to make it bigger. I'd say about 800. Okay, and there it is. Now to move it, once again, you hit Command T. And I'm gonna leave it right about here. Okay. All right, now the same thing with the 2. Click on it, double click, go up here where your font was at, which is 4K. Increase the size if you need to. All right, there it is, Born 2. We'll put this, like, let's see, right about the middle right here. We'll move Born a little more towards the left, just a slight bit bigger as well. So once we double click, made like 900. All right, there you go. Now the last one you need to do is fish. So go to this layer on this right hand side, double click it, change your font. There you go. Now change the size. For this one, we'll probably go like, let's say 1100, just so it could be decent size. Okay, Command T. Click it, move it. All right, and there you go. Born to Fish. All right, so if you want a design that's basically just all black and white like this, it's fine. Just before you go ahead and save it, you want to make sure that all the white in the background, you want to get rid of it. So you go ahead and unlink. Well, click on this little eyeball down here on the right hand corner. Takes away the white from the image. That's how you want to save it, like this. You don't want to save it like this because in that case, when you upload it to Merge, you're gonna have a big white block, and then it's gonna look weird. So always make sure to take that layer off, or you can even delete it if you want. But I leave it because I like to change colors and make sure that the text looks really good on black or red or whatever the t-shirt color is. So if you want to save it, and this is it, there's your design. You go to File, as Born to Fish, right? And then you want to make sure you save it under PNG. And that's it. That's how you save your image. All you have to do is upload it onto Merge, and it'll be good to go. It's this exact size that they want and the exact file. So that'll be it for this design. Now, if you want to make it a little more complex and a little nicer, and now, so let's go back and put the white back on it. Or if you want to go ahead and change colors, you can go ahead, double click on this. You go to Color Overlay. Click on it. All right, now you want to go ahead and make it black. All right, now as you can see, you can't see anything anymore because obviously everything else is in black. So you're gonna have to go ahead and do the same thing with everything else. So this layer, you want to go down here with the FX, Color Overlay. Click on here. If you want it white, you can have it white. And there it is. You have it now. You have it in white now. Else, guys, this you can just double click, go this rectangle up here, and just change the color. You see? Same thing here. Go over here, change the color. Now I know I'm going a little fast, but now that this is on YouTube, hopefully you guys can just go back and like, you know, pause it whenever you need to pause it, and then just take notes and do it yourself. Another thing, guys, I'm no Photoshop expert. All this that I'm showing you, I learned on my own. So, you know, I know that there's probably faster ways to do things and like do it better, but I'm just showing you the way I do it. And as you guys can see, it took me like literally like what, 10 minutes to create a design. So Born to Fish, and now you have it in white and for a black t-shirt. It looks awesome. Now, if you want to create a little more like a gradient, nice little color transition to add to the t-shirt, because obviously t-shirts with color do a little bit better in my opinion. So the same thing we did with doing the overlay into a different color. Instead of doing the color overlay, this time we're going to go ahead and do a gradient overlay. Okay. So as you can see here, it now gives you like a nice little fade, and you can actually change the color of that too by clicking here where you see the colors. Click on it. Now my idea, what I want to do is I want to create this little bottom part blue. So I mean that's obviously water, and then the rest probably like a nice brownish color. So what you do is there's two colors on here, meaning there's two layers or two colors that are blending into each other. on this little square, change the color to blue. There you go, blue. Now we're gonna go ahead and change this color. Click the square over here to brown. Get like a brownish orange, I guess. Let's see. That'll do. Now create, well, you can drag it as you please. Oh, and sorry. Oops. Sorry about that. Change the color again. Okay. All right, now you see there's two colors. Click OK. After you click OK, you can drag it. So bottom, more at top, or you want a little more blue, like a little bit of orange, brown on top, or you can actually reverse it. You see? And reverse it again. So in this case, we're just gonna leave it as so. Something like that. Okay. All right, and there, now you have some color into your design and it looks nice on a black t-shirt. And you can do the same thing with the text, with the Born to Fish. You can add colors to it. You can add a nice little fade to it. Shadows. So that's like the simplest way to do a design, guys. And then once you upload it, trust me, it'll be fine because you're using font that's royalty-free. Using the same thing, royalty-free images. All you have to do is just put one and one together and you know, play around with it, add colors. Pretty much it. I mean, that's exactly how I make my designs when I need to make them. I make like 80% of my designs. So that's basically it, guys. I hope this was not too bad of a video because I'm doing YouTube live and I was expecting it to be a lot different by using Instagram. So everything kind of got messed up, and I'm just hoping that the info gets passed on to you guys and you guys can actually use this and learn from it, because this is very simple. You know, 2 to 3 hours to make a design. You can literally just do a design within 10 minutes. If you don't like it, change it, and you know, just keep doing it over and over. So it's easy to knock out 10 to 20 designs a day, you know, if you do it all day and you just put the time into it. So guys, and I'll try to make another video that's a little more detailed. I just wanted to get this video out because I did say I was going to post it at 2. So hopefully you guys learned a lot from it, or at least were able to view it. And yeah, I'll create another one a little more detailed. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay, and